Hey guys, imagine having fresh greens, fresh cilantro, fresh tomatoes, peppers, strawberries, green beans, kale, all year round, in your kitchen, in an indoor garden. I never thought this was possible. I'm gonna try not to overhype how much I love this indoor garden, but I really love this indoor garden. If you don't know me, my name's Amy. I blog at HealthBeat where I talk about weight loss and healthy eating, all while I used to say over 40, now I have to say over 50 years old. I turned 50 last year. One of my biggest regrets, I'm gonna be honest, is not trying an indoor garden when I was raising my kids, because they would have loved it. It has been so fun for me to take care of. So let me start at the beginning. I started this garden mid-August, 8 weeks ago today, or close to there. I never thought I could get this to work. My outdoor gardening skills are abysmal at best. So a few summers we've been able to get some tomatoes. A few summers we've been able to grow zucchini. This year, neither. We probably spent $150 in seeds and starters and all the things you need to grow your outdoor garden in Utah, and everything failed. I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, it all failed. We got nothing. So when I heard about the indoor garden, I thought, okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna try. Otherwise, I like the farmer's market. I like the produce at the grocery store. I don't need to grow my own. But I've had so much fun with this one that I probably will keep it forever. So here's what it is. This one, the brand is Gardyn with a Y. I can't compare it to other hydroponic systems because I've never tried another one, but this has been so simple, so easy. Dare I say foolproof. But there's a few things that I think contributed to helping this thrive for me. So let me just start at the beginning. I was intrigued by this because you can go on vacation and it's self-watering. If you keep the base full, it holds 5 gallons of water. If you keep the base full, it's gonna water by itself while you're not even here. So benefit number one. Number two is it's on a lighting schedule. So it gives it like 12 to 16 hours of light a day, and then it automatically shuts off during the night. And so there's always light. Oh, benefit number three, I actually kept this in my office for a while, and I am such a fan of having it in there. You don't even have to have this by a window. You can have it in a basement, in an office, whatever. And the other thing I loved about that is when the lights are on, it's so bright. It feels like I'm outdoors almost. And I kind of get like seasonal affective disorder. So to have the extra light in my dark office was so good for me. But now I've taken it out into the kitchen just because I've been using it so much. But I think one thing that's helped it thrive, even though it's low maintenance, one thing that I help it thrive is because I'm always looking at it. I always walk past it. Unlike my outdoor garden that's like in a corner of my backyard where I never go, this is like in my main pathway. So I'm always like pruning and harvesting and trimming and just like taking care of it like a baby. I don't know, like there's something about it being in your face all the time that helps me to keep it thriving. So I just love everything about it. I've learned a lot about gardening. One thing I learned, because I've been in these Facebook groups and these Reddit forums, one thing I learned is to buy the little pH strips. So I've been testing my water and making sure that the pH is between like 5.5 and 6.5. That's been really easy to do. I learned which food, according to other hydroponic owners, what food they prefer to buy. People have been sharing a cheaper one than the one you can buy through Gardyn themselves. So I bought those when they've said it. I've learned how to prune, which, you know, when you things out after they sprout, it's always a little scary because you think you're gonna thin it too much or harvest too much that you'll never get growth back. But the Gardyn had a nice little chart. So like it said, for your strawberries, if you're gonna thin it after it sprouts, you thin it down to 1 sprout. So you just pull out the others that aren't, you know, thriving, or just even if they are, but you just want the 1 sprout, which actually helped for things like, this is sweet peppers. So I thinned it to be the one sprout, and now look how thick that one sprout became. It's pretty solid there. Another thing I learned is you have to trim the roots. So they'll start to grow outside of this Y pod. This is what they call Y pod. They'll start to grow outside of it. So you just kind of either tuck them back in or cut them off to keep that from overgrowing too much. Let me show you these tomatoes. Oh my goodness, can you believe that? I have gotten a lot of tomatoes. Another thing that I've gotten a lot of that I am surprised by is cucumbers. Like, who would have thought? Look how big those are. Look how good they're looking. So anyway, I've learned how to trim the roots, how to thin, how to harvest. The greens, you harvest around the edge first and then move towards the middle. So I learned that about the greens. Honestly, the greens, I've been making huge salads for my Sunday dinner. Well, actually every day I've been making some big salads, but the greens are literally thriving. Like, my greens have done the best. I haven't learned, but I just wanted to tell you some of the things I've been making. This is mint. I got a ton of mint. I made some protein mint chocolate chip ice cream with real mint in it. Also, I used a ton of cilantro on Sunday night. We had some tacos and I made cilantro rice and cilantro dressing. And I took a huge chunk out of this and there's still tons left. I literally fed 12 people with all that, the other food too, of course. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about it. You can ask me questions if you want. Let me show you one more I'm excited about. These peppers have grown really tall. I don't know that I meant to do that, but here's my peppers. I'm a big fan. I wish I had done it years ago. I love having these greens in my kitchen. I just love everything about it. So anyway, I have a link. I signed up for their affiliate program. You can get $50 off if you use my link. No big deal if you don't, but let me just tell you that I've Googled a few other hydroponic systems and they're kind of all in the same price range. So yeah, this one was pricey, but like I said, I was spending hundreds of dollars a summer just to try an outdoor garden, and then it only lasts the one summer and then it's dead and gone. So I don't know, you can justify the cost a little bit because you won't have to buy greens as often. So put it in your grocery budget. That's what I would do, but either way, try it out. You'll love it. I'm gonna show you some more of the meals I've made with it. Well, so cilantro dressing, mint ice cream. Oh, the dill I've been using for egg salad and lots of salads. So let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer them. I also can share the links to the Facebook groups I'm in where I've gotten most of my tips. I'll share the Reddit community I'm in where I get even more tips and you can be inspired by other people's growing. I am trying strawberries. I'm not gonna show them to you yet because I don't know that they're gonna turn out, but like I said, there are some things that do well. So good luck to you and we'll see you next time.